Hey. That was a load and a half, that was, I tell you. I tell thee. I think I'm going to wait at least 10 minutes into the video until I actually even tell you what it is I'm doing, because we just had 2 dud games, so... It's always a bit demoralizing when I sort of describe everything it is that I'm going to be doing for a strategy and then someone just leaves on the team for no reason. So I'm just going to let the game play itself and you can kind of guess what it is I'm going to do. And if I feel like the game's gone on long enough that it's actually going to constitute as an actual good game, then we can actually start discussing what it is that's supposed to be done. It's been a bad day so far. I've only played 2 games, but both of them have been duds for 4 versus 4 RT. So hopefully that luck is going to change a little bit.
Summoning is complete. Where shall my blood be spilled? My fate is sealed. Summoning is complete.
Dark Ranger first though, I'll give you that much.
Thy bidding, master. I bow to your will.
I should have built it there, never mind. That could be a trap for Blade Masters later on. You'll see. Or Demon Hunters.
Thy bidding, master. Thy will.
No buildings so far.
Yes, master.
Unless the building is over here, or over here. But I've got to go pick up my hero, so I can't dawdle.
I wish only to serve.
No time to dawdle.
I bow to your
Time to start picking up some acolytes. Trying to go for an expansion. Dark Ranger is available in a moment.
bidding, master. Where shall my blood be spilled?
My bow is ready. If that is your wish.
The damned stand ready.
Must be.
Summoning is complete.
Let the living be.
I bow to
I will aid you. Embrace the end. Must direct my hatred. My bow is
your
ready.
blood be spilled.
Let the living be.
I wish only to my fate.
My hatred. You're the lucky one. End my torment. My bow is ready.
The damned stand
Let the
ready.
living be well. End my torment. My bow is ready.
Almost got everything we need.
Direct my hatred. If I must. Will this ever end? I will aid you. Must be.
The damned
Nighttime.
I will aid you.
It's good.
Let the living beware.
my life for Nezul.
Direct my hatred. End my torment.
No! I lost a ghoul! That's okay. Luckily for me, they're pretty replaceable. Need to get that tech going.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Direct my hatred.
Let's just keep creeping. Keep on creeping and creeping. Where should we go? I think the Merc camp looks pretty realistic. Got enough ghouls.
Let the living beware.
My life for Nezul.
I will aid you.
Keep going ghouls though, because you always need lumber, especially if you're going to do kind of what it is I'm going to do. Although I won't be able to get the triple expansion here, because it's a bit too much.
I will aid you.
It's not the right map for a triple expansion, so one expansion will have to do. It's possible, but I have to go gargoyles and clear out the top right, just specifically to get the expansion. I'm going to start researching Cannibalize, actually, so I can heal these little ghouls. They're having a hard time of it.
More gold is required.
Will this
Hey, there's clarity. I was saying that in the previous game. It's always nice when you got clarity. There's no cannibalize though for my ghouls, so I'll just heal them instead.
Will this ever end?
Because the Dark Ranger uses up the corpses
My bow is ready.
Master. Yes, master.
I will aid you.
with the skeletons.
Direct my hatred. End my torment. Embrace the end. Let the living be.
I wish only to serve.
That's a lot of skeletons.
Let the living beware.
Oh, we can get Shredder too.
My life for this.
End my torment.
Hey. Where'd you come from? Why are you still level 1? Right, I'm going to send my ghouls back. Don't think I need them anymore.
Upgrade complete.
Time to start getting our technology.
Direct my hatred.
It's kind of possible to do that,
Aid you
Where shall
but it's going to hurt your archers a lot.
if I must. If that is your wish,
Let's find out.
let the
It's
living.
going to hurt your archers a lot. I'm actually going to attack the air units alongside you with my only anti-air hero. Got to get a Lich as well here.
Torment.
our force?
No, there goes Keeper. Told you. That's pretty tough to do. I mean, he wanted to try it, so this is pretty brutal. I don't think we're going to kill. Might get the Dragon Overseer, but you're not getting the big guy. Oh, this was an expensive loss.
Will this ever end?
I'll just run here. Get out of the big dragon's view.
Summoning is complete.
I go.
Summoning is complete.
Let the living be.
Actually, research that first.
Direct
I
my
wish
hatred.
only to serve. My
I will
face.
aid you. If that is your wish,
Our force.
We definitely need to get the shop now. Get off my back, big dragon. I might not be able to take this. This might be too much. Depends. I got no way to outscape the have to town portal there. Could not escape it. Even TK and the peon doesn't get you out of it. Even bullying a peon is not good enough. Well, we had a good time.
my bow
Our
is ready.
forces are under attack.
Gonna go get some healing from here.
Ever ends.
My life for this.
End my torment.
At least our army is starting to come together quite nicely.
Direct my hatred. My bow is ready. End my torment. Let the living beware.
Summoning is complete.
He's getting revenge
Summoning.
with the remaining archers. He can definitely do that now. Okay! So we're gonna have, basically, as you can tell, Necromancers with these two heroes. Gonna get myself an orb. Gonna sit on 50 food for a while, so because we don't have a third expansion, which is what I was gonna aim for, so I could really pile on the Necromancers.
I will aid you.
But that'll be fine.
Research complete.
That is your wish.
I'm actually gonna take a second town portal as well, and we can just continuously creep for a little while, see how we go.
Embrace the end.
What does the shadow? The rest of the dead awaits.
Keep going upgrades, that kind of good stuff.
Research complete. Research.
kind of powerful for creeping, really. Unholy Frenzy on the Dark Ranger with all those agility terms.
Direct my hatred.
Look at her go. No expansion here. That's kind of crazy how fast-paced that is. She just needs mana. Like, unlimited mana.
Take your time. Look around. Can I help you?
I will aid you.
What does the shadow
Will this ever end?
Alright, now for the fun camp.
And beware.
Very rarely goes well, this one. I'm going to cripple a couple there. He's going to stomp if I have too many units close by. Got to do life drain so I don't get killed here. Right, I'm going to start pushing now. Oh. Oh. Nice. That's pretty good. Faster movement speed. Nice army.
The dead shall serve
Right.
as the shadow will.
How we looking, boys? Got invulnerability for you. Got some annoying...
What does the shadow will?
Night Elf is never great to attack, though.
The restless dead await for the Lich King. The dead shall serve.
I want to push to 100 food as well. There's not much left to creep. Allies are going to do an attack. That's going to keep the enemy busy.
What does the
So I need to do like an attack somewhere else. Okay.
The restless dead await.
This is why we got on the Lich the invulnerability, but I might not necessarily need to use it.
What does the shadow
The hardest part here is just getting everything hotkeyed.
What does the shadow
Gotta like almost keep dragging everything.
for the Lich?
Alright, let's go for broke.
The restless dead await. What does the shadow will?
It's just almost easier just to highlight everything and just drag it than to keep issuing hotkeys. This is where the one of the few circumstances where you actually want
What does the shadow
like one hotkey to just highlight everything you've got, or at least skeletons wise, because every time you're gonna get new skeletons consistently with necro wagons, and you've got to keep re-hotkeying every single time. That's a lot of... We're fighting against the odds here, definitely. I'll back off. It was already against the odds and then all those gyros came in.
What does the shadow? Our forces are under attack. An allied unit shall serve this vessel as the shadow will.
Gotta use something else. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I will aid you. If I must.
The shadows
I go.
I am sworn to this rule. It is destined.
Let them live
does the shadow will? Must be.
Direct my hatred.
The restless dead await. The dead shall serve.
They still got an attack on that side, the dark side. Oh, this is good. This is exactly what we want, some sort of defense. This is perfect. Have some unholy frenzy. My FPS is like freezing right now. Like throwing some cripples out, some unholy frenzies. So it's harder for people in 4 versus 4 RT to keep an eye on that as opposed to 1 versus 1. So you can sometimes get away with having like unholy frenzy without being dispelled and stuff like that for a long time. Which means you do a lot of damage. We got charm, not what to use it on. Is there anything left? There you go. I'd say that went pretty well. That was exactly what... They basically went straight into what it is that I would have wanted them to do.
Our time is short.
Alright, we're just going to highlight all the skeletons, because there's too many to even hotkey there.
I'm awake. What does the shadow will? My strength is short. The restless dead await.
This is kind of... It's so harsh, though. You never seem to have enough mana. You can obviously get Dark Ritual as well to go with the skeletons, which is also very suitable. But I did like the Frost Armor earlier on to keep myself alive whilst creeping. But more Obsidian statues, just keep making them. You can see they're all out of mana now. There's so many units that they have to consistently heal, it just uses up all of their mana so quickly.
Never trust an elf.
Thank you, Hive. Let's get some Unholy Frenzy on Frostbones. On Bats as well. That should be funny. Can't charm the giant. He's got resistance. Joe's down. I guess he disconnected. But at least he waited. Which reminds me, I can play the thing now. The last couple of games we had to leave her within like the first few minutes. We got a bear for Roar as well. He's like, my work here is done. I don't need to stay in this game any longer. No, my bear. No! It's definitely a spy. Forgot to keep Black Arrow on. So one of the harder strategies to do because it's macro orientated. It's not my strong point. Too many little things to keep an eye on. Make sure everything is ticking along as it should be. Or he's got destroyers now. GG. Snipe him down. Mixed things up by having the Orb of Corruption on the Dark Ranger, which doesn't work when you got Black Arrow, but I didn't have it earlier. And Orb of Lightning on the Lich. You can always swap them over. Doesn't really matter too much. Possibly better to have the Orb of Lightning on the Dark Ranger, but I just wanted to change it up because it's always Orb of Corruption on the Lich. Because Orb of Lightning has a chance to proc, whereas Orb of Corruption always procs on hit, and it lasts for 5 seconds, so you're never going to take 5 seconds to attack again. Look how many skeletons it is. Thank you, Shum, for the strategy. That's a lot of skeletons. And they got 3-0. I don't worry too much about defense, but you know, I can easily afford it though. But the main priority is definitely attack. Because they're expendable anyway, so armor and stuff like that isn't exactly that relevant to them. 10 hero kills. That's triple undead frostworm business, that is. Still got a lot of gold though, so I didn't really need the triple gold mine, I guess, in comparison. Soaked up the resources. GG!